How's it going, guys? Tex HD bringing a quick video letting you guys know about the new NHL 16 cover. In case you guys didn't know, Patrick Kane's currently being accused of sexual assault, so EA has decided to go ahead and remove him from the cover of the game just in case he's found guilty. Obviously, the old cover had both Jonathan Toews and Patrick Kane hoisting out the Stanley Cup. This went along with their slogan, play together, win together, having two Stanley Cup champions on the cover of their game. The official statement from EA says, in light of the ongoing investigation involving Patrick Kane, he will no longer be a spokesperson for the launch of NHL 16. He will not appear on the NHL 16 cover, nor participate in other NHL 16 promotional activities. So basically, EA is completely doing away with Patrick Kane for NHL 16. They don't want to be involved. They want their image to be involved, basically, with the sexual assault charges. If it's found out that Patrick Kane is innocent, it's a lot easier for EA to basically make a statement saying something like, we should have always believed in you, Kane. Sorry for not knowing you were innocent, something like that, opposed to if they leave him on the cover, he's found guilty, then they have to basically apologize to all their fans, all the kids that play the game, everybody saying we apologize for having someone accused of sexual assault on the cover of the game. They would have to do a lot of apologizing, so it'd be a lot easier to make one statement apologizing to Kane than would be to apologize to literally everyone that plays their game, knows about their game, their brand, etc. Especially with FIFA adding females to the cover of their games this year. They have Alex Morgan on the cover of FIFA 16 in the USA, and they have Sinclair on the cover of FIFA 16 in Canada. So that'd definitely not be good for EA's image. As you guys can see, the new cover here features just Jonathan Toews hoisting the Stanley Cup. Honestly, the cover is better than the old one. The old one was one of the worst NHL covers I've ever seen, but this cover still isn't that great. I'm not a huge fan of the NHL 16 logo covering half of Toews' body. Also, I really don't like how there's so much blank space on both sides. I'm not sure why they're not utilizing that space. I feel like the covers are definitely going downhill. The NHL 15 cover wasn't great, but I think it was better than both of these NHL 16 covers. But what are you gonna do? I also don't know why they didn't bring someone else on with Toews. I understand why they probably didn't want to take Toews off the cover as he did nothing wrong, but I'm not sure why they didn't add Keith. As the whole thing was play together, win together. EA really strongly defended having the two of them on the covers, so really strange to just have Toews on the cover now. Or if they want to keep two guys on the cover, maybe completely get away from this situation, they could have went with, say, Hall and Eberle, who just won the World Championship. That's a dynamic duo. They're also champions. Or if they just wanted, American market, they could have went with, say, Sagan and Ben. Maybe went with Price and Subban. There's a lot of different things they could have done with this cover, and I think there's probably a couple better ways they could have went about it instead of just Toews. Reason for that being, Toews has just been on the cover by himself before in NHL 11. Obviously, Kane was also on the cover in NHL 10, but never before had they both been on the cover together. So now, us just getting Toews is an NHL 11 cover all over again. And a lot of people kind of complained about FIFA having Messi on the cover for the last 4 years straight. So surprised they just didn't go with a whole new cover, but what are you going to do? Also, guys, one thing to note, in case you didn't know, actually, very recently after the NHL 10 cover was released that had Patrick Kane on it, was when he got in trouble with the whole taxi cab driver incident in Buffalo, and they actually kept him on the cover, so that's pretty interesting, I think. I'm not sure if that was just because it was a smaller issue, I guess. It wasn't as big of a deal, but, Kane was actually found guilty for assaulting the cab driver, and they kept him on the cover, opposed to right now where he's only been accused of something. He's actually not found guilty yet, so pretty interesting, I guess, how times have changed. Another thing I want to point you guys' attention to is back in 2004, a similar situation like this happened where they had to change the cover. It was actually supposed to be Joe Thornton in 2004 before they even printed the cover, but he got involved with a bar fight. He got charged with assault as well as disrupting the peace because he was basically not cooperating with police officers. So they decided to change it to Danny Heatley, and they actually shipped off the cover with Danny Heatley on it, and until I think a week or two into the game cycle where he actually got in the car accident that ended up taking Dan Snyder's life, and they had to change the cover athlete again, where they changed to Joe Sakic, who was probably one of the safest picks they could have made. Didn't want to change the cover a third time. So it is interesting to see what makes EA change the cover and what doesn't, but like I said before, I think EA is just trying to play it super safe here. If Kane is found guilty, they definitely don't want him on the cover, and if he's found innocent, like I said, all they have to do is once, a PR statement saying, sorry Kane for not believing in you, and it'd probably just all go away. And especially with FIFA having girls on the cover this year of FIFA 16, definitely not be good to have a sexual assault, someone accused of sexual assault on the cover of the NHL game. So those are my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like I said, it's a sad case where, no one's really going to win here, but I think EA made the smart move and the safe move, and it's an unfortunate move, I wish, they wouldn't even have to make. So we'll see, I guess, what happens actually with the Kane case. Another thing is, we'll actually not know if Kane's innocent or guilty until long into this game's cycle, like probably not until like, October, November will we actually know, maybe even later than that. So EA had to make the smart move here and just, assume the worst and plan for that. So anyway guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure that thumbs up. Also, like I said guys, let me know in your comments what you think about both the new cover as well as Kane being removed. Thanks for watching guys. Have a nice day. Goodbye.